Now, the rest of the story.
All right, welcome back. It's another catch me up video. Today has just been, I don't want to say the overused word of like hectic, but it's been a cluster. A combination of, my microphone back up where it should be. It's a combination of hauling grain, hauling feed, and working on the combine. So the combine really wasn't that big of an issue. I did go through, you guys can see the pulley behind my camera. I got the belts off. Only problem is, it's my problem, but not my fault. The belts are wrong. My awesome parts guy, which people make mistakes, it's really not something I'm about to sit and complain about, but these are the belts that we took off. To be quite honest with you, I really don't think they're in that bad shape, but they're taken off now, so we're gonna replace them, because I'd rather at this point replace them and not have to worry about them than not replace them and have something end up giving us issues. And with these, I think we're down to just one last belt to change. I don't know, I'd have to actually talk to Dad. You can see this loose belt here. I think Dad changed that before last season of 2018. So I really want to say we're sitting pretty good on this combine. It needs to go through and get a bath. From, you guys saw last night's video, the rain caught all that soybean dust, and then it sticks really bad. Even the cab is all dusted up. As far as harvest goes, you guys remember last week where you're being bombarded, however you want to put it, with fieldwork videos. We're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a bunch of rain last night, and you can see a little bit of pile of corn there from working on the semi earlier. The gates needed the doors needed some grease. We got a bunch of rain last night that we really weren't counting on. I mean, the tires in the 76 are muddy. The 82 and the underfurs looks really nice sitting there. But the plan currently is, after the sun finally came out at like 3 o'clock this afternoon, the clouds are heading east and they can stay there. And it is really starting to look really nice out. I mean, blue sky, it's amazing what blue sky and sunny does to just the overall morale of everyone. So you feel a lot more like working and doing stuff if it's not crummy out. And Brittany is spoiling some stranger's dog. It's not a strange dog, but somebody's waiting to get picked up, and heaven forbid we just let them not be spoiled, because puppies are puppies.
I think we should just keep them.
Yeah, you'd like that, but I think Calvin would get jealous. Yeah, right, buddy.
Calvin likes them, I think.
So no,
Calvin's the one who climbed up in here.
Yeah, I'm really proud of my buddy, because he actually made his first successful attempt at climbing into the 76. So I'm hoping that one and done, he's going to be able to start climbing in and out like Rocket does. So what I've been working on here, this is actually going to be load 3 that I'm going to actually get loaded up for tomorrow morning. But I got a bunch of Dad's bales, Dad's feed, that needs to be moved out. So they got kind of ground up. I got 1, 2, 4, 6 bales, I think. No, these are mine. But I'm trying to, I had a lot more in here than I thought. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, well, all right then. But I got these 4 bales of dads. This is first and second crop alfalfa. I'm going to load this up, take it down. I'm going to load up a couple of those fodder bales. I'm just going to do a load of 6 because the fodder bales from Rockville really don't need to go down to my place yet. The plan is, I'm not really planning on taking those down to my place unless I really need to need the bedding down there. This stuff is actually going to go to Ryan's place. And the plan is, I got everything off the cow lot out here. Well, heck, let's just walk around there real quick. I got everything off the cow lot, or out of this lot, as far as the hay goes, because we did set it there a little while ago, back in August. And I've said it 1,000 times, but anything that was sitting outside that actually didn't look that bad at the beginning of the month of September, after getting 30, let's just call it 30 inches of rain on it throughout the month, it just, the curb appeal of anything sitting outside just went downhill hard. So I got a few bales in here yet. The plan is, they were spread out, so air can move in between them. I don't really remember saying too much about this stuff, guys. So I'll just give you a quick rundown. I left the bales apart. I don't typically stack them this loose, but the reason I did is because these had gotten at least 5 to 10 inches of rain on them, and then we had just a few days of a dry-ish spell. So I tried to air them out the best I could. I waited as long as I could because I stacked them out loosely, basically from the lot in front of the barn and all along the barn here. Let them air out until they were threatening us with rain again. It did help kind of dry them out on top, but what I ended up doing was setting them in here and kind of letting them air out on their own. I was checking them on the regular because they did steam a little bit, but as you guys can tell, it's first crop grass, and it looks pretty nice. I mean, yeah, I was a little worried about it at first, but needless to say, we do have plenty of feed on the farm now. The stuff that I'm hauling down to my place is stuff that was sitting outside because the need for an acid applicator on the round baler. We waited as long as we could because there was rain coming, so we rolled the dice. Kind of lost out in that gamble, and the stuff was, you could feel it was heavy coming off the back of the round baler. So we ended up stacking it in the shed here loosely, but I don't know if it wasn't getting enough air, and honestly it's to the point sometimes where it doesn't matter the amount of air that it gets, the stuff is just going to heat regardless. And the stuff started to get warm. I threw it outside, and hence it just got rained on for basically at least 2 to 3 weeks in September. But that is also the first stuff that's going to get fed out. So obviously the crappier looking, the poorer looking stuff is going to get fed out first. Not going to get the full feed value out of it that we would like. I mean, as far as the full amount of the bale or the total amount of the bale that's there. The cows are going to sift through it. They're going to pick out what they want, and everything else that's left is going to be reduced to compost and then hauled out. Probably with maybe, potentially, possibly that big spreader, that big machine sitting out in front of the barn, which I'm not going to be talking about. So you got to go to How Farmers Work to see anything on that. As far as this stuff goes, it's to the point where I'm not really worried about heating. I got 6 bales right in here. I'm planning on bringing up my cows, you know, my grand total of 5 cows, plus any heifers that I may potentially be buying yet this fall. I'm still planning on that. I will be doing something. Even if I don't potentially buy anything yet this fall, there is a Red Angus bull cow heifer sale. I think it's April 5th on a Sunday. I don't know if I'll be taking my camera to that because they did put up a sign I can't take the dog in there anymore, which I haven't heard any complaints about the dog or the camera filming, so I really don't know what the deal is. Don't Not really concerned about that right now, but just the fact that they're doing a red Angus bull cow heifer sale, it has caught my curiosity to see what actually goes through the ring. It's a Sunday. We probably won't be really heavy into doing much field work or anything else like that just yet. So it would be nice to see if any potential gems come through the ring, good buys that, you know, make some money on or improve my herd. The way I'm seeing things going forward, this lot sat empty this summer. That pasture hasn't had a single cow in it all summer. So my plan is I'm gonna bring my herd up, and this is gonna be their new home for the foreseeable future. And I can probably get away with probably 10 or so in here, and cattle are up here. Mom really wants to have cattle up here. Mom and Dad both actually would like to have cattle up here. It's nice having cattle at the home farm. I like having my cows up here so I can see them on a daily basis, other than having to go out and try to find them with the four-wheeler. So, I don't know. I do like cattle. Don't get me wrong. People are saying that, who said that a little while ago, you know, as far as me worrying about the feed situation. I'm always worried about the feed situation. It's just that I don't have a whole lot of cattle of my own currently at the moment, and I'm looking to change that. So it'd be nice to even having just a trailer load or two of feeders to sell every year and then go from there. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle some of these bales around, get a load loaded up, and get on with my night. I gotta go get parts because the parts guy, Rhino, is bringing the proper belts home, and I gotta take the wrong belts, the improper belts, back up to his place, and we're gonna swap them out. So at least we're not getting charged for, I mean, I should know. I knew something was up the second that I pulled out the belts, and there's 3 belts in this, you know, this pack that is supposed to go on the combine, and I only needed 2. I mean, it's John Deere, remember, they're not the type of people to just give you a spare. So, all right, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. I'm getting ready to. Oh, we're all geared up to get going again. It's not just us; it's everybody. There's not much of anything going on. There's a lot of crops in the country around here yet, and the sounds of it, I'm getting my cameras all together, I'm getting my batteries all charged, and I'm kind of figuring the way it's looking, it's going to be another, hopefully at least a week of some pretty heavy running, doing a little bit of everything, trying to get everything done. But this is the stuff that bugs me. It's blue sky and nice out. It just makes you not really want to go home. Might be just me, but it's when it's cloudy and cold and the wind's blowing and you can't do anything without gloves and a stocking hat on. Kind of takes away some of your ambition to want to go out and work in the cold. So, yeah, that's right. I don't like working out in the cold. I'm a farmer and I work outside, but heaven forbid you don't really enjoy it. So I like basically from April to about November 1st. The rest of the year can take a hike. Oh, so what's a good comment for tonight? If you guys don't like to comment, just do me a favor and hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. If you want to comment, what's a good comment for tonight? Let me see here. We already did a snow question. We did a tractor question. Well, what's your guys' favorite type of cattle bedding? I guess that's more of a farmer question, but do you prefer corn fodder, bean stalks, oat straw, wheat straw, wood shavings? What? I guess that'll be a little bit more of an ag-related question. So until next time, take care, take it easy, keep in touch, stay warm. I'll talk to you later.